Greetings. Today is May 5th, 2012, and we are here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin for the celebration of my father, Robert Kealy, with all of the Kealy kids and spouses and children and wives. And we are here to recognize and enjoy a wonderful dinner with my father.
Hi, Grandpa. It's me. I just wanted to say I love you, and I'm so happy you've made it this far. And happy birthday.
Hi, Grandpa. It's Kelly Gauthier, your eldest grandchild. We're also happy that we're here to celebrate your 96th birthday with you. I hope I lived 96 and I can also be as vital as you and be able to search the internet and read articles and write books, and you're quite an amazing person and a lot to live up to. So thank you very much for always being there for us.
Happy birthday, Bob. Thanks for Kelly, and it's an honor to be here at the beautiful Italian Community Center to celebrate it with you, and probably have a few more left in you, so keep on trucking.
Hey, Grandpa. Me at your birthday, just celebrating with everyone, enjoying that you're still here with us and all the good memories. And I was just thinking, one of my favorite memories I've ever had with you was that when I would stop by with my buddy Joey when I was a lot younger, we would always go swimming and you would always watch over us. And I thought how amazing that was for you to do that for us and hang out and really enjoy some times. And I was just dwelling on that. So have a happy birthday and hopefully many more. Thank you.
Birthday wish for Grandpa, for Dad. His 96th birthday. I hope he has many more years of fun and excitement. From his loving son, Jed.
Dude, you're 96. What a deal. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Dad, I'm looking forward to 16 more plays for at least 5 years. That's
90.
at least, no,
80.
That's at least over 100 plays.
No.
More.
15 over 5?
Yeah. Oh, 90, okay.
Anyway, happy birthday, Bob. See you later. This is Joe and Aaron
You've been a
signing
great
off.
dad. Thanks for being a great dad, Dad.
Hi, I'm WP. Hi, HP. Happy number 96 and happy number 4 anniversary last month. I hope you have many, many, many more years, and I'm happy to be your wife. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi, we want to wish you an amazing happy birthday. Not too long ago, I counted all the letters that you had written to my mom, and they were amazing, and they were so sweet, and there were so many of them. I just could not believe that you guys had written each other for so long. It was just the sweetest thing that I had ever, counted in my life, and I don't like math, so it was really good of me to do that. For your birthday, I made you a little book. It's called The Magic Pen. I won't read it now because it's kind of hard to do, but the pen symbolizes you because you've just touched so many lives. Again, happy birthday. There once was a magic writing pen. It traveled around the world, opening minds of young children. After the pen had shared its words, it would soar into the stars to show them how high they could dream. The pen left smiles in his wake. Now it's come here to wish you a happy birthday. The end. And then on the back it says, for a wonderful, kind man and an amazing writer. And then I got my fingerprints all over it on accident. So I put, like this page, you have left your fingerprints on the hearts of many, mine included. Lots of love.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, Dad. Happy birthday. 96. Yay. I'm so happy. You've been here so long and so long in my life. You mean so much to me. And I can't think of all the great philosophy, political,
and just general knowledge I've learned from you. I'm so glad you've been here, and I hope you're here till 100 at least, because I know that's how long you want to make it. Love you so much. Ciao, ciao.
I'll say happy birthday, Mr. Kealy, and I just love you because I feel like I can read any book, even if it's not on the New York bestseller, Times list, whatever, and it's okay to read those books. Thanks a lot.
My name is Dudley Collins. Today I was fortunate enough to be a server and celebrate Bob's 96th birthday. Congratulations.
I was trying to remember the first time I ever saw Bob, and that was a very long time ago, and I was a very little kid. I think it was when my mother and I and my brother were on our way to England, and we stopped in Chicago on the way to New York to get on the boat, and we visited Bob and Molly there. And I don't really remember a lot about it because I was probably 5 years old or something. But there it is.
Well, I came into this whole family as a kind of married person, and the Kealys were wonderful to us when we moved to Wisconsin, which I didn't know where it was from the East Coast. I thought, well, it's close to Colorado and we go ski on the weekends, but that really didn't work out so well. But Aunt Molly and Uncle Bob were just such a second family to us and our children, and I'll never forget it as long as I live. Thank you.
Yeah, this family's been a real second family to me, and and my first memory of my dad was walking through the house in his underwear. And, 4 more years.
I'm going to tell two things that I remember. One is in 1949 when Bob and Molly came over to Lurlene's house because I was feeling strange pains, and none of us knew what that meant, except that I was due for a baby most any moment. And then Bob came down with us to the hospital and stayed with Dick until our son was born. I remember Dr. Campbell saying, well, that baby will come sometime next month. And we all said, oh. Then he was born the 1st of August. The other thing is I admired the way Bob and Joe worked on the house. How many, many mornings, how many weekends they spent working on it. And I thought, there is a man with resolve. Okay.
Dad, what I remember most is ice skating on Upper Neshota Lake at night, full moon, with all of us playing Crack the Whip. And I don't know if any of my siblings have that same memory. Yeah, it was a great time. And I remember other outdoor times that we went hiking in the parks. Really, Scuppernong, and just being outdoors with you and appreciating nature with you.
So I was really lucky to be the first grandchild, and then I got to spend a lot of time with Grandma and Grandpa at their Marshall Street row house. And I always remember going with Grandpa to the park that was about 2 blocks away, and he would take a stack of books and bury his nose in them. And I would proceed to fall off all of the equipment and skin my knees. And Grandpa would say, "You're fine. You're fine." And I always remember you telling me I'd ask you where your hair went, because you were bald at the time. And you'd say, "Kelly, a big gust of wind came along one day and just blew it all off." And I'd say, "Well, we better go find it. It's out there somewhere." But we never did find it, but that's okay, because you still look good anyways without the hair.
So, happy birthday, Bob. 96 looks good on you. Glad we could all get together. As coming into the family, I was told that you were the bear. And you know, I've known that all along, but I've really gotten to know you more in the later years, and we've spent time together, and you're a very intelligent man and very admired, and really thankful that you're in our family. Hallelujah. Happy birthday.
I'd like to share one more memory with my dad. When I was like 13, supposedly trying to make a baseball team and be a star, and I used to go out in the cow pastures, and Dad would hit me fly balls. I was an outfielder, and he'd try to whack it as far as he could. And, you know, a lot of times he'd hit it right over my head, and he'd look at me and say, "Well, run. You know, why can't you see the ball?" I'd be like, "Well, you hit it so far, I can't, you know, catch up to it." And he'd kind of do it to me time and time again. And I was like, "Well, Dad, you know, you hit it too far." And he's like, "That's the way you got to play. You got to be able to move." And the other memory I have is when I was a little kid, in this second story, when about 5 or 6, and we had a cow pasture next to us where I also, you know, played baseball with my dad. And when I was 5, I decided that the cows probably wanted to have Life cereal. And I decided that if I ate Life cereal, the cows must like it. So I walked out to the fence line, and I had the box of cereal and was feeding the cows. And I came back, and the parents looked at me, and my dad was like, "Well, why are you feeding the cows cereal?" And I said, "Well, they got to eat breakfast too, Dad."
Dad, first of all, happy birthday. We love you very much, and we're so thankful that you have been here to lead the way for us in so many ways, whether it's telling us the true story of Abe Lincoln or the Enlightenment or Spinoza. We have always counted on you to be, you know, our primary source on so many things, from, you know, how to throw a baseball to, you know, how to swim across the lake. You know, we've enjoyed every moment, and actually the best thing we could do is take your best advice and take it from here. Happy birthday. We love you lots.
I just want to say that it's been my pleasure, Dad, to take care of you and to help you in these later years. I've been the one that's kind of stuck around the area along with my 2 brothers, Peter and Jed, for many, many years, and I'm very, very thankful that I did. It was really great. You heard Kelly and Caitlin talk before, to raise my children here and have them really, you know, partake of their grandparents. I think it's made a huge difference in everybody's life, in their lives. You know, you heard Mia talk before. So it's been my pleasure, Dad, to help you, and really, I'm very glad that I've stuck around Milwaukee. So that's all I really want to say. Thank you.
I want to say happy birthday. I mean, it's hard for me to, I'm not a camera person or a live mic person, I'm a letter person. And many of you know that over the last, since 2005, Bob and I have had weekly correspondence, and I write him and he writes me back. And I know that I have each and every one of his letters. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. And we have touched on every topic of life, but most importantly, as I was going through a profound life transition, Bob was my rock. Raising these 2 teenage girls, trying to kind of bring the best of the 1750s, 1850s, and 1950s. When I was floundering, Bob just would with brilliant enlightenment, just say, you know, keep climbing the summit. And I don't think Ellie and Mia would have turned out the way they turned out had it not been for his love and his kindness and just all the support he gave me. And I mean, I'm who I am today because of Bob, and so are my daughters. There's no question about it, because I think sometimes in life you look for a mentor and you don't know who it's going to be, and I never had any clue it was going to be Bob Kealy, but it turned out to be Bob Kealy. And I think you know, he's been this golden star above our house, and Ellie and Mia, you know, look forward to the mailbox and the letter being there. And you know, sometimes I share them with them and sometimes I don't, but it's I think if Ellie and Mia had to say what kind of power or influence or whatever Bob has made in our lives, it's been profound. And I think the other thing that's hugely important for me to say on this birthday is that Bob is my window to my Grandma Margaret. He was my Uncle Charles's best friend at the University of Chicago Law School, and they used to go up to Racine and to my Grandma and Grandpa's house. My Grandma Margaret was just this brilliant, golden-hearted woman, and she passed away in '69. And so oftentimes when I'm sort of trying to figure out, you know, life, he'll tell me wonderful stories about my Grandma Margaret. And so, you know, it's been amazing. And I'm stumbling with this microphone, but I do better with the Gila paper and a quill pen. Quill pen. Okay, so thank you so much.
As the newest member of the family, I should have spoken first instead of last. It's way too hard to follow all this. But I think what besides happy birthday, Bob, and I love that 4 more years idea. It's a great chant. Besides that, what I am most grateful for is the way coming into the family, I've gotten to experience so many great occasions with the whole family together, and I think that's because of Bob's generosity and his spirit and wanting to keep everyone together and create these gatherings, which have been so important to me becoming part of the Kealy family. So thank you very much for that, for making this night possible to celebrate with you and all the other great occasions that I've been able to be part of. Happy birthday.
Let's go. Happy birthday to you. Okay, hold it. Happy birthday to you.
Oh! Ay, 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 ay. Ooh!
I want to thank everybody for celebrating this birthday with me. I want to say to all that I was, seems like I was just born yesterday, really. Life is very fast the way it goes. You're a baby, or you're under a school first grader, you're in high school, college, you go off to the wars, and then the first thing you know, you're old. So my word to everyone is, your life is going to go by as long as you're doing good for yourself and for your neighbors. And before you know it, you'll be old too. So make the most of it, all of you. Life is great.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you sexy thing. Happy birthday to you. Mwah.
But when it turned into a testimonial show, it's like the worst possible situation you could ever have.